It Is Well With My Soul by Horatio Gates Spafford and Philip Paul Bliss. Horatio Gates Spafford, best known for penning the hymn It Is Well With My Soul, lived a life marked by both immense success and profound sorrow. Born to Horatio Gates Spafford, the author of A Gazetteer of the State of New York, and Elizabeth Clark Hewitt Spafford on October 20th, 1828 in Troy, New York, he inherited a strong intellect and deep faith. On September 5th, 1861, he married Anna Larsen, a young woman from Stavanger, Norway, and together they built a life in Chicago. Spafford was a successful lawyer and the senior partner of a thriving legal firm. He also had a keen interest in evangelical Christian work and became a close associate of the famed evangelist Dwight L. Moody and his musical partner Ira Sankey. Despite his professional success, Spafford's life took a tragic turn in the early 1870s. On October 1871, the Great Chicago Fire swept through the city, leaving devastation in its wake. Spafford had invested heavily in real estate along Lake Michigan, and in one night his financial stability crumbled. Adding to his grief, he had lost his son not long before the fire. While struggling to recover from these losses, he decided in 1873 to take his family on a trip to Europe, partly as a respite for his wife and 4 daughters, and partly to assist Moody and Sankey in one of their evangelistic campaigns in Great Britain. At the last minute, Spafford was detained in Chicago due to pressing business matters, but he sent his wife and daughters ahead on the steamship Ville du Havre. It was a journey that ended in catastrophe. On November 22, 1873, the ship was struck by the English iron sailing vessel Loch Earn and sank within 12 minutes. Among the 226 who perished were all 4 of Spafford's daughters: Annie, aged 12, Maggie, 7, Bessie, 4, and Tanetta, just 18 months old. Only Anna survived, and upon reaching Cardiff, Wales, she sent the now famous telegram to Spafford that read, "Saved alone." Horatio immediately set sail for England. At one point during his voyage, the captain of the ship, aware of the tragedy that had struck the Spafford family, summoned Horatio to tell him that they were now passing over the spot where the shipwreck had occurred. As Horatio thought about his daughters, words of comfort and hope filled his heart and mind. It was then that he composed the now famous words of It Is Well With My Soul, a hymn of unwavering faith in the midst of tragedy. Philip Bliss later set the lyrics to music, naming the tune Ville du Havre in memory of the lost ship. Though the Spaffords' lives were shattered, they sought solace in their faith and in rebuilding their family. Anna bore 3 more children: Horatio Gertner in 1875, Bertha Hedges in 1878, and Grace in 1881. Yet sorrow was not finished with them. Little Horatio died of scarlet fever at the age of 4 in 1880. This additional heartbreak seemed to mark a turning point for Spafford. Turning away from material pursuits, he dedicated himself to a spiritual quest. In 1881, Horatio and Anna, along with a small group of like-minded followers, left the United States and settled in Jerusalem, where they established the American colony. The colony, which later attracted Swedish Christians as well, became a beacon of charity and goodwill, serving people of all faiths, Muslim, Jewish, and Christian alike. They provided food, medical care, and education to the poor, earning the respect and trust of the local community. During their time in Jerusalem, the Spaffords also adopted a young Jewish boy, Jacob Eliyahu, whose family was originally from Ramallah. Horatio Spafford's life came to an end on September 25, 1888, when he succumbed to malaria at the age of 59. He was buried in Mount Zion Cemetery in Jerusalem, a city that had become his spiritual home. Though his life was filled with heartbreak, he left behind a legacy of faith, service, and one of the most beloved hymns in Christian history. In 2023, on the 150th anniversary of the tragedy that inspired It Is Well With My Soul, people around the world gathered to commemorate the hymn and the remarkable story behind it.